Hi, my name is Dan Elholm. I'm an attorney who represents people who have Sirva, shoulder injury related to vaccine administration, and claims that they have with the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program. In this video, I'm going to give you two pieces of advice that I think will be really helpful if you think you have Sirva and you think that you may file a claim in the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program later on down the road. The first piece of advice I have for you is to make sure that you keep really good notes on what happens and what doctor's appointments you go to, on what days you go to see those doctors, what they say, where they send you next. That's going to help you a lot down the road. One of the most important things in Vaccine Injury Compensation Program cases is going to be your medical records. And before you're going to be able to make any sort of recovery, the court's going to want to see all of your medical records. So if you end up forgetting about a medical provider and then later on down the road it comes out that you went and saw a physical therapist or an orthopedist and maybe it slipped your mind and they didn't get the records for that, they're going to want those, they're going to want to see them, and it's going to cause a delay in your claim getting processed and adjudicated. So it's going to be a lot better for you, it's going to be a lot easier for your attorney, and frankly it's just going to make your claim move faster and you'll be closer to getting paid for your claim if you keep a journal, keep some notes, and then when it's time to file a claim you have all that information handy. It's going to make things go a lot smoother. The second thing I recommend to people is that you should always mention your Sirva injury at all of your physician appointments after you're injured. And that's whether you're going to the doctor to see them for the Sirva injury or not. Sometimes this can kind of come back to bite you, because if you go to your general practitioner several times and you have Sirva and you're suffering from Sirva, but you don't mention it, you don't put it in your medical history, it's not in those records, that can come back and harm you later on down the road, because the opposing side can say, well, if this person was hurt so bad, why didn't they mention it to their doctor on these several dates when they went to see them? So my advice to you is, if you think you have a Sirva, you're going to have a Sirva claim down the road, tell every doctor you go to, even if it seems unrelated. Go tell it to your podiatrist if you go to the podiatrist. If you're going to the physical therapist for something completely unrelated to your shoulder, make sure it's noted anyways. Tell them. Tell your orthopedist every time that that's why you're there. When you go back to your general practitioner, remind them that that's why your shoulder's hurting, was because you received this vaccination. Then it'll be in the records. Just simply telling them, making note of it, makes no harm to you. It doesn't cause any additional work for them, and it'll be just good to have in there. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please feel free to contact me. You can also visit my website, which is sirvainjury.com. You can email me, dan@sirvainjury.com. And if you are suffering from Sirva, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you very much.